I'll now show you how to build a mirror by just drawing half of it and doing some rotation and mirroring, and suddenly we have some kind of cool illustration. So let's get it on. First of all, I would like to do some ellipses here. I would like to start out with the head, for instance. It should be like this, but it has the wrong colors. And if I need to mirror something like the legs and arms, where should I mirror it from? So I also need my mirror axis. So I'd like to view my rulers here. And then I draw in my mirror, or the axis I would like to mirror it on. So I have my little help line here. Then I go back to my black arrow. So I have my ellipses here, and then I need to color it. So which color should I go for? What about that stroke? I don't need that. That is the head. Then I just make a drag and drop here and say this should be the body of this one. And maybe the head is a little bit big. I would like to make it a bit smaller. So I'll just select it with my drag selection tool, and then I'll press down Shift and alternate, because then I'm actually scaling towards the middle. That will be my head. Then I need another shape in here. I'll just copy this one. So I can do a drag and drop again. Give it another color. Oh, that was popping into the stroke. I don't want that, so I'll just undo that. It was basically the fill color I needed to change, so I can also change it from down here. Then I would like to slim this a little bit down, so I'll just scale it like this. And I'm pressing down the alternate key, so I'm actually scaling towards the middle, and say this should be, now I'm pressed down the alternate key, this should be the belly. And now I would like to draw an arm. I'll just do a kind of a claw arm here, and then I would like to have the former color here, and it should be a bit smaller. I'll select the black arrow here. Maybe this would be nice. And I need some hand here. I want claws. So I can take this one, and then I do a little copy. And I need to cut out one from the other. Press down the alternate with the shape builder tool. Cut out. Okay. Now I have this one. I don't need all the ones down here. Actually, I would like to cut that off. I could take my direct selection tool, select only these 2 points, press delete, and then I have this kind of claw. And I would like to put it here, and it needs to have a color. Let's say it's black claws on this one. And it's on the bottom on this one, or it's actually on top of this arm, which is fine. So I select both of them. I would like to rotate them. And maybe I would like to halve this one a little bit. It might be a bit too much. That is more like it. I would like to rotate it a little bit more. Yeah. Then I need a leg, or just a big foot. I'll just have a big foot. I take my circle tool here and say it should be like this, and then I need to halve this one, so I'll just delete that point. I could also draw a right angle and then cut it out, but I don't need that. I just need this half circle. And then I need some kind of claws down here, and I can use the very same trick by drawing it like this. I want to delete that point. I select it with my direct selection tool, press delete, and that one has to be black too. And then I move it up here, and I take my black arrow, and then I press down the alternate key and move it. And then I move this one, and the distance should actually be the same, and I'm not sure that I can have the same distance between these ones. So how do I actually do that when I need to build this feet? Well, I select all 3 of them, and then suddenly I pop up some distribution options here in the alignment options. And these one can distribute more than 2. Oh, it distributed to my artboard. I will just undo that and then say, okay, what about the one I've selected instead of my artboard? So there's some different options here. So I'll just align to selection, and then they'll be standing, and you can see that, oh, they're actually moving the one in the middle here. If I just move that like this, select all 3 of them. Oh, go, distribute. Oh, I need you to be on the bottom. I can select go to bottom, there. Then I can take this one and put it into the middle, here. I want to be a little bit up, so they're actually standing a bit out. And then I put down the feet here. Maybe I suddenly have a change of heart. I want more claws. I want another one of these, so I press down the alternate, and then I scale a little bit down, and I wait for the rotate symbol to come, so I can do this double claw. Now I need a big fluffy ear. Will be like this, and then another circle like that. Wrong colors, yeah. I'll select this one, and that was the color I did, and then maybe it was that one, yeah. And where should the ear go? It should be like there. Then I would like an eye. How do I make an eye? Well, I can make that very differently, but I'll just start with making a circle here. And then I'll take my black arrow with the shortcut, press down the alternate key, and I would like to have the overlap here. I take my shape builder and say I need to select both of them. I only have one thing selected, so I can't actually shape build anything. So go back to the black arrow, select both of them, go to my shape builder tool and say go away by pressing down the alternate key, and then I have this eye shape here. Then I need another circle and something from the middle here. That should actually be black, and the eye should be white here, and then I move them both into this one, and this eye could be that color. Then I select it all, and I might tilt it a bit depending on which kind of mood I would like this creature to have. And then it needs to be smaller. And then I can see, oh, wasn't there a stroke on this one? I'll just take my zoom tool and zoom in. Oh yeah, there's something wrong here. Look, I got multiple shapes here. What's going on? Oh, I got a double here. I need to release this one, or kind of delete it. So I just press delete, so I don't have that one. Now I need to go back, go in view, and I go fit artboard in window. I select my eye here and go over here and say it should be there. Now I need some nose kind of stuff. So maybe I'll do a circle like this, and then I need a triangular thing to cut down here in my nose. So I use my polygon tool, and last thing was actually something that was a triangle area like that. I need to rotate it. I select my rotate tool, press down the shift key, and then it's like that. Then I select with the V key on my keyboard, and I follow it down here and say the cut for the nose should be here. So I cut that piece out so it will look like this when I put it in here. So I need to cut it out, and I can also use the Pathfinder for that. Clip top from below. So now I got the big nose, and maybe it should be more darkish brown, and it's a bit too big, isn't it, this nose? I need to lower it, make it smaller, and I press down the alternate key, and I would like to keep it the proportion, so also press down the shift plus alt, alternate, and here got my nose. And then I need some kind of mouth. It depends on if it's a happy one or it's an evil one or whatever it is. The look of it. So maybe it should just be a line. Like that. Oh, the line doesn't have any stroke, meaning that it's invisible because there's basically no content on it. So I'll just give it a color and a fill. Now it looks a bit kind of sad. What if I wanted some happy dude? Then I can take my ellipse tool, do it like this, and take my white arrow, select that point up here, delete it, And then I have more like a happy mouth. I can also change it by doing this or having kind of more cheeky. And basically just move the points to whatever I would like based on my skill level in Illustrator. Cheeky smile. So I'll just remove this one. I'll go for the black arrow. Select the mouthpiece here and take the other one. Happy dude, eh? Okay, away with that. Now I need to replicate all this to the other side. How do I do that? I'll mirror that. I'll just select it all, and then I'll press down the shift key to select all that. And what else do I need to mirror? The eye. And whoops, I'll just undo that. Then I press down the shift key too and click on all the items that I would like to mirror. Then I select my reflect tool over here, and the axis is this one. I press down alternate key, click one time, vertical, yeah, that's actually fine. Preview, yeah, copy, surely. Then I have a copy, and now I have built a happy bear. It actually more looks like a mice, but that's how it goes sometimes. Now you have learned how to build basic shapes by doing basically not much, just using circles and other basic forms. And this is how far we can go with basic forms and some cutouts. Really cool.